Hello, I'm Annie Sgarta, and today I will present you my quarter book project. My book, it's called Freefall, and it was written by Brian Williams and Roderick Gordon. It is actually the third book in the Tunnel series. The first book is Tunnels, then it's Deeper, and then it's Freefall. So, we will start with our setting. The story takes place in our time. It happens topsoil, or on top of the earth, where we live, underground, in the center of the earth. So, while topsoil, it's one of the settings, the story mainly takes place underground. The theme of the book, it's the fight between good and evil. The black part represents the evil, and the white part represents the good. It looks like they're trying to fight each other and take each other over. The conflict of the book is that the evil race are trying to take over a world. They're called the Sticks, and they're trying to wipe us out so they can put their people on topsoil. The main character is Will. He is a young teenage boy who set out on a journey underground to find his long missing father. He's really brave, and he has done a lot of bold actions. His best friend is Chester. Chester, I made him look a little surprised because many times he's impulsive and he does things a bit too fast, but he's great help for Will. Elliot is an important character, even though in the beginning of the book she's unconscious and she doesn't play that much of a role, but she will in the rest of the book, and she also does in the other books. I made her holding a rifle and a bomb. And if you wonder why is the girl holding the bomb and the rifle and not Will, well, it's because actually Elliot lives underground where the Sticks live. So she's a rebel and she knows them for a long time. And she uses bombs a lot in all the stories. Marfa is the woman that lives in the center of the earth. She got there by accident together with her son. I made her holding the crossbow that she usually hunts with. The Sticks are the bad guys. They are the violent. They try to destroy and kill us. I made him holding a knife and a file containing the evil virus Dominion. This is the virus with what they're trying to wipe us out. Let's go on with our plot then. First, I will give you a little background information about the other two books before Freefall. In the first book, Tunnels, Will and Chester set out on a journey to find Will's missing father. They go underground where they find the evil race of the Sticks. And they also find out their evil plot of trying to destroy the human race. The Sticks try to kill them, and Will and Chester, in a struggle to getting away from them and finding Will's father, they go even deeper into the earth. This is where the book Deeper starts. While they're in the depths of the earth, they make a new friend called Elliot. Elliot is also a rebel and tries to stop the Sticks from achieving their evil plot. Many things happen, but at a certain point, the tree gets surrounded by a lot of Sticks soldiers called Limiters. And they're on the edge of a big hole called the Pour. They have no other choice, so they do a very brave thing. They jump in. Here is where Freefall starts. The exposition of the book is of the bottom of the big Pour. It is full of fungus and it has low gravity. Will and Chester are thankfully okay, but Elliot isn't sadly so lucky. Elliot got really ill and she has a very high fever. Will and Chester have to carry Elliot around, but thankfully in here there is low gravity. As you know, gravity is given by the mass of an object, and since they're in the center of the earth, there's less gravity. The little gravity in the fungus also helped them survive the great fall that they made to get here. Since there's nothing very interesting in the main hole, they decide to explore a side tunnel. Here, the rising action happens. They get in a cavern that is full of spider webs, and they silently get attacked by giant, evil-looking spiders. They don't know what to do, and they're thinking this is going to be the end. Suddenly, this new character called Marfa appears. He just comes and sets all the spiders on fire. Will and Chester thank Martha, and Martha invites them to her house. On the way there, she tells them her story. She has fallen into the Pour, or the Great Hole, long ago, by accident together with her son. Her son died having a similar illness to what Elliot has. This kind of concerns Chester and Will, but soon they get to the shack. They are impressed by the size and beauty of this shack. Martha tells them that she did it together with her son, that now sadly died. They spend a few days in there eating and resting, but they soon have to set out to get more food. Thankfully, Martha knows the surroundings since she has been living a long time in here. She tells them one of the best places to get food is near another giant hole in the ground called Smoking Jean. She tells them that there is a giant metal ship. At first, the boys don't know what she's talking about, but after the day-long journey, they arrive and they see that Martha is referring to a Russian nuclear-powered submarine. They wonder how in the world could have the submarine gotten there. Their best hypothesis is that two tectonic plates departed from each other, making a sucking place which sucked the submarine inside the Earth. They get inside, they get a lot of food and more rest. While they're exploring the submarine, they find medical supplies that help Elliot a great deal. They give it to her and she feels way better. One day, something very interesting happens. It's also where the climax happens. They go out and they see Will's father. They're very happy, but he's not alone. Together with him, there are 4 very high-trained Styx people. They say that if they do not surrender, they will kill Will's father. This is where something very interesting happens. Elliot gets out of her bed, comes out the submarine, and throws a bomb. I told you she likes bombs, and that's what she does now. Everyone takes quick cover when the bomb goes off. The explosion is so big that it makes the submarine collapse inside Smoking Jean, together with all the people. After they wake up, they find themselves on the damaged submarine. They cannot find the Styx, but they set out to explore. Now, here's something really interesting happens. They find Will's father, and together they go explore the surroundings more, and they found a British bunker. And they think, what in the world could a British bunker do in the middle of the Earth? They discovered that it was made during the Cold War. It was made in case of a nuclear war. Happily, they also find a way out towards the surface of the Earth. They walk out, they take a few breaks, and in no time, they get to the surface of the Earth. There, they meet an old friend. The friend gives them more ammunition, gives them more bombs, and food. They want to remain topsoil, but their friend tells them to go back, find the Styx, and destroy a virus. Because if they found the way out, then surely the Styx, who are really high trained, would too. So they decide that it's the best and wisest decision to go back and destroy the virus. So they go back. They search for them more, but they're not able to find the Styx. They decide that they must have fallen even deeper into the Earth. Since they don't have anything left to do, they decide to jump too. In no time, they find themselves in an awesome world. It is full of trees and ferns, and it has a lot of extinct animals, like saber-toothed tigers and antelope-like creatures. But their most astonishing discovery, it's a man-made pyramid. They go inside to check it out. They find it empty, with no residents inside. What they do find, though, are 3 human skulls. One of them has a bullet hole on the side. They take that as a warning. They leave the pyramid. After a few days of searching, they find a small cavern, which inside there's a small hut. The sticks are there. So they sneak in, steal the virus, set off a big bomb, and run off. Here is where the denouement takes place. As the bomb goes off, the sticks inside die. And they also have the virus. Here is the ending of the book. As they're sitting on the top of the pyramid doing their victory dance for their small victory, they look up and they see a German World War II Stuka, a bomber, diving towards them. That is how Freefall ends. The conclusion of the book is that although evil seems to be bigger and stronger, we should never give up fighting for the good. There still are 3 more books after Freefall, and I really think that the sticks will steal back the virus from them. But you'll never know. You'll have to read the rest of the books for yourself. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Have a good day.